Hi, Mike Page here, and this week I'm in the Caribbean country of Dominican Republic. I came out here to spend a few days with some friends and business associates, including some of the best known names in the network marketing industry. You know, there are two main groups of people who ask me about how to build a successful and profitable home-based business. Firstly, there's the person who's considering becoming a home-based business owner for the very first time, and maybe that's you. Secondly, there are those who are already involved in a network marketing business but not making a great deal of progress and really struggling to make any significant income at all. Well, in both cases, there are some people who clearly recognize that in order to become truly successful and financially independent, they really need to invest some time and energy in improving their skills and their knowledge. But here's the problem. With so much information available now, it's easy for people to literally go into a spin and often end up doing nothing at all. So I asked top industry expert Mike Dillard, creator of Magnetic Sponsoring, what his advice would be.
Big problem, information overload, and there's not much you can do about it. I mean, there's a little bit, and it really just comes down to deciding which skills you want to master and kind of ignoring all the rest. And in the internet marketing world, things change monthly with pay-per-click, SEO, things like that. And there's always new courses being launched of tremendous value, and I'm tempted to buy all of them, and I do buy several of them. But at the same time, you have to kind of pick a path, pick a destination, and then close everything off, get into tunnel vision mode, and just execute until and practice that skill until you've mastered it or gotten the result that you want. And I do that all the time. I mean, I don't jump on most of the trends that come out or most of the changes because I'm busy implementing what I learned months ago, right, or last year. And so that's really the big concept here is just make a decision. What do you like to do most as far as marketing? What interests you most? For me, I recommend pay-per-click as one of the top choices for people because it's the most powerful and flexible in my personal opinion. And if that's the route you want to go as well, you just have to stop and master pay-per-click and not do anything else until you've actually done that. Because if you don't, you're going to hear about Facebook or Twitter next, and you're going to jump on that bandwagon, and you're going to be knowledgeable about 10 different things but functional at none of them.
Sure. Like a jack of all trades, master of none.
Exactly. And so you really have to have the discipline to say, okay, I'm going to forget about everything else until I master this skill. And when I say master, you've got the ability at that point to generate between 30 and 100, 200 free leads a day with that traffic system. And once you're at that, 30 is functional, that's your minimum goal. Once you're generating 100 to 300 leads a day, then at that point you've kind of mastered it in my mind. And then you can go move on to something else. It's great to supplement it, but if you pick a traditional MLM model, you've got to have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people in a team in order to make a six-figure plus residual income. And unless you know what you're doing, you're not going to probably do that for many, many years because that takes the mastery of a lot of skills. And so that's the one thing is pick a compensation plan that you can go out, your own personal efforts without a downline, replace that income immediately. And then as your team grows, that's just gravy on top of it. But you're not dependent upon 5,000 to 10,000 strangers that you don't know to make your mortgage payment, to pay your bills, to take care of your family. Make sure that you can have yourself covered through your own efforts because you'll never let yourself down. But, so that would be, I think, is the single most important thing.
Okay, sound advice. Mike Dillard, thank you very much for your time. And
happy to, Mike.
Excellent. Remember, you heard this first on The Business Factor.